I ate as little as possible, counting calories, weighing myself all of the time. And it was just all consuming.
That's yoga instructor Kristen Brunello telling me about her struggle with anorexia.
Left foot up in between your hands, turn your right heel to the floor. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Hold it here.
Anorexia, bulimia, binge eating disorders are becoming more and more prevalent in athletes. In a study of Division I NCAA athletes, over 1/3 of female athletes reported attitudes and symptoms placing them at risk for anorexia.
One more time, big inhale.
So I talked to eating disorder expert at the Renfrew Center in Ridgewood, who told me about the signs of an anorexic athlete.
So that may look like restricting, that may look like binging, it may look like binging and purging. Particularly with athletes, you see a lot of going to training for hours and hours and hours and not necessarily nourishing themselves appropriately for it.
Eating disorder expert Rachel Cohen says that they are seeing more and more patients obsessed with exercise stemming from athletic ambitions.
We've seen a lot of bodybuilding coming in more recently. We've seen swimmers, we've seen dancers, we've seen runners, all sorts of different sports that come up.
I spoke with former patient of the Renfrew Center, Kristen Brunello, and we talked about exercising to the point where it becomes abusive to your body.
I think if you're an athlete, it's easier to use exercise as a form of abuse because it looks like you're practicing for your sport. It's kind of how you know to keep your body in shape. So that's what you do. I think some people with other types of eating disorders don't have that, and so they just restrict what they eat, or they take in something and then put it back out.
There's a fine line between someone that is overdoing it and pushing to get to that next level of athleticism versus somebody that has a true mental disorder where they have a body image problem.
It's important to note that an eating disorder, that is a mental health issue. They have to help the person mentally, because it's not everyone who just says, oh, I see this skinny model. It takes a certain mentality, a certain trigger that makes someone go to that extreme.
All right, thanks, Jessica.